Guess I've got that old traveling bone. Got a feel, leave me alone. But I won't lose my way, no, no. Long as I see the light.
Family and friends of Adrian, we begin our service this afternoon with a candle lighting ceremony to honour Adrian's life. Thank you, Jed. The first candle represents our grief. The pain of losing you is with us, and the flame of light will shine on our tears and warm us as we honour your life. The second candle represents courage, that which lay in your life, and the strength we will give to each other in our loss. The third candle we light for our memories of the amazing joy you brought us through your sense of humour and the countless ways you shared your talents and generosity with us and those around you. And the fourth candle celebrates love. It shines forth in joy, as we know that love never dies. It goes on from person to person, from moment to moment in every age, and adds to the life of the universe in delight. Thanks be to you, Adrian. Your love still surrounds us all. Thank you, Jed. Welcome to this celebration of the wonderful life of Adrian John Arnold. Welcome also to all those watching online today as they were unable to join us here in the chapel. especially the many family and friends in Switzerland. We know that Adrian would not want to be the centre of attention today and definitely would not want too much fuss. In fact, he would be very pleased to have a good excuse for not being here at all. So, in accordance with his wishes, our celebration will simply highlight aspects of his life, his loves, and his quirky sense of humour. His loving wife Barbara and sons Sam and Jed and their families are so pleased that you could be here with them today, and warmly invite you all to stay after this celebration to share your stories of Adrian and maybe have a bit of a laugh. You are all here today because you have one very important thing in common. Your lives have been touched by the good fortune of having known Adrian. We are bound together by our common links of kinship, love, and friendship. The love and support that Barbara and the family has received over the past few weeks has been absolutely overwhelming. Knowing that family, friends, and neighbours held Adrian in such high regard brings them great comfort and will continue to do so in the inevitable times of sadness that will come. Today, we will touch on points of his life that will have affected you in different ways and will mean different things to each one of you. They may evoke memories that you can take away from here and keep safe. Most importantly, though, today, Adrian would want us to remember that grief is a passage, not a place to stay. Grief is not a sign of weakness, nor a lack of faith. It is the price of love. Adrian always looked on the bright side of life. He loved the wit and humour of Monty Python. Some things in life are bad. They can make you really sad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle, and this'll help things turn out for the best. He loved it. A diagnosis of cancer 10 years ago was part of life's gristle for him, but it did not deter him. He didn't like doctors or hospitals and stoically accepted what was to come and was definitely elated when the joy of remission was his. When the cancer returned, Adrian never felt sorry for himself, always remembering the bright side of life. And again, in Monty Python's words, if life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps, just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. What a great philosophy. A quiet achiever who enjoyed his own company, I am honoured to present Adrian's eulogy that has been lovingly written by his family. Adrian Arnold entered the world on October the 2nd, 1960 at the Wynyard Hospital in Tasmania. He was born to Eileen and Arthur Arnold. He was the second child, which meant he spent his formative years playing second fiddle to his older sister. His sister's name was Diane, and she was 3 years older, and she had already mastered the fine art of bossing him around by the time he took his first steps. In 1964, the Arnold family relocated from Hampshire to Wynyard, settling on Lockett Street. Adrian, barely 4 years old, discovered the ocean, and with it a lifelong passion for water and an equally enduring knack for finding trouble. In 1965, his younger brother Peter was born. Peter's early illness meant he needed extra care, and Adrian, in his own unique blend of compassion and mischief, often stepped in to help, or at least to entertain him. As a kid, Adrian didn't stray too far from the water. The arrival of a kayak one Christmas was like a golden ticket to freedom. When he wasn't kayaking or fishing, Adrian was at Wynyard Primary and Wynyard High Schools, where he discovered that while he might not have been destined for academic greatness, he had a flair for the dramatic. His star turned as an old gardener in My Fair Lady earned him rave reviews, or at least polite applause. His teenage years were also filled with music, as he and his friends transformed the family rumpus room into a makeshift jam session space, and a lot more. However, what happened in the rumpus room stays in the rumpus room. After finishing high school in 1976, Adrian embarked on an apprenticeship in carpentry with Stubbs Construction, working alongside his father. Carpentry suited him well, not because it came effortlessly, but because Adrian's determination and clever hands could turn raw timber into something extraordinary. The family spent cherished time at a shack in Rocky Cape during his childhood and teenage years. There, Adrian spent entire days outdoors, fishing and kayaking, soaking in nature and dodging any indoor tasks that might have been waiting. In 1981, he married Irene and moved to Marrawall. The house needed renovations and Adrian dove in head first, building not only a home but also a darkroom to indulge his budding photography hobby. Soon after, he opened a joinery business in Smithton, crafting kitchens, cabinets and staircases. His work was precise, detailed and in demand, a testament to his growing reputation as a skilled craftsman. His sons, Sam, Jed and Joe, arrived in quick succession, adding joy, chaos, and a healthy dose of fatherhood challenges. In 1989, life shifted and Adrian and Irene went their separate ways. He moved to Sydney, where he took on kitchen design and installed ceilings in RSL clubs. Steady work, though not exactly thrilling. The hardest part of this chapter was the distance from his boys, a regret that stayed with him throughout his life. In 1991, a hitchhiking adventure with a friend led Adrian to Byron Bay, where he met Barbara, a Swiss backpacker. This was no ordinary backpacker romance. By the end of the year, Adrian was in Zurich, and by 1992, they were married. Life in Switzerland brought new adventures and challenges. Adrian worked in acoustic ceiling installations, a job that quite literally became a pain in the neck. But Switzerland had its perks. Concerts by Eric Clapton, Pink Floyd and even Midnight Oil, and trips to France, Italy, England, Scotland, Germany, Spain and Greece. Adrian also found creative outlets like designing and building a demountable staircase for a music festival, which became a game changer. His ingenuity shone again when he constructed a hexagonal marquee for a Jodel festival. When the rain poured and flooded other tents, Adrian's creation stood dry and sturdy, earning him praise from the town's mayor and a personal jodel performance from a champion singer. In 2003, Adrian and Barbara returned to Tasmania. Adrian reunited with his sons, now young men, and although relationships had their complexities, he cherished the renewed connections with them. Not long after, he embraced a new role, the role of grandfather. Watching his grandchildren grow became a highlight of his life. Adrian and Barbara bought a house in Wynyard, which, true to form, wasn't just renovated, it was practically rebuilt from scratch. He crafted Swiss-style double-glazed windows, repurposed old weatherboards to intricate parquetry, and turned their home into an absolute masterpiece. Naturally, like any good builder, he left a few projects unfinished for later. When physical labour became too much, Adrian pivoted to IT. He taught himself server administration and web development, building websites for local clubs and even customising vehicles for the Tasmanian Fire Service. Whether it was wood, metal or code, Adrian could build it, or at least figure out with a bit of trial and error how it could be done. In 2015, he faced one of his toughest challenges, a bowel cancer diagnosis. He tackled it with resilience and his trademark sense of humour. Even as the cancer returned in 2020, spreading to his liver, Adrian kept his spirits up and continued to live life on his terms. Travel remained a passion. His final trip to Switzerland in 2004, despite the pain and exhaustion, was a testament to his determination. At home, he found joy in gourmet cooking and never strayed far from his love of a good beer, wine and cognac. Adrian leaves behind his 3 sons, their families, and a legacy of hard work, creativity, and a touch of stubbornness. But he lives on in the house that he built, the furniture he crafted, and the memories he left with those who knew him. Adrian wasn't perfect, far from it, but he was undeniably himself, and that in the end was more than enough. He will be forever in our hearts. We now have the privilege of viewing a collection of photographs that have been put together that depict aspects of Adrian's life. Freebird by Lynyrd Skynyrd has been chosen to accompany these. Beautiful memories of so many aspects of his life. Beautiful big brother, absolutely. Very, very special. Let's take a moment now where we pause to reflect on the place that Adrian had in our own lives and think about the memories that you all will cherish and treasure of him.
Well, the sun is surely sinking down, but the moon is slowly rising. So this old world must still be spinning around, and I still love you. So close your eyes. You can close your eyes, it's alright. I don't know no love songs, and I can't sing the blues anymore, but I can sing this song, and you can sing this song when I'm gone. It won't be long before another day we gonna have a good time, and no one's gonna take that time away. You can stay as long as you like. So close your eyes. You can close your eyes, it's alright. I don't know no love songs, and I can't sing the blues anymore, but I can sing this song, and you can sing this song when I'm gone.
The beautiful voice of James Taylor and beautiful lyrics. You can sing this song when I'm gone. As Adrian has already been cremated and his ashes will be scattered in one of his favourite places at a later date, let's now say our final goodbyes to him. Family and friends, would you please stand? Adrian, may your love be reflected in all who knew you, and may you continue to live on through the lives of those you leave behind. As we bid you farewell, we are thankful to have shared joy in the sun, shelter in the storms, and to have laughed in the same moment. We will treasure the memory of your words and actions, your quirky sense of humour, and we will be forever enriched for having known you. And so your stoicism, determination and tenacity we commit to our memories. Your love, humour and friendship we commit to our hearts. You are no longer bound by this world, but a part of it, no longer tied to one place or time, but free. And so we ask that you go now with all our love, as tenderly and reverently your body will be committed to its end with nature, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Adrian, you are loved beyond measure. You will be missed more than words can say. You will be remembered and cherished always. We will hold you close within us, and there you will remain to be with us throughout our lives until we meet again. Thank you for all that you were and all that you gave. And so now, with love, we shall leave you in peace. And with respect, we bid you a fond farewell. Thank you, family and friends. Please feel free to come forward to say your own quiet goodbyes to Adrian when you feel ready. Thank you.
Well, it's all right, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's all right, if you live the life you please. Well, it's all right, doing the best you can. Well, it's all right, as long as you lend a hand.
You can sit around and wait for the phone to ring, waiting for someone to tell you everything. Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring. Maybe a diamond ring.
Well, it's all right, even if they say you're wrong. Well, it's all right, sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's all right, as long as you got somewhere to lay. Well, it's all right, every day is Judgment Day.
Maybe somewhere down the road away, you'll think of me and wonder where I am these days. Maybe somewhere down the road when somebody plays the Purple Haze.
Well, it's all right, even when push comes to shove. Well, it's all right, if you got someone to love. Well, it's all right, everything will work out fine. Well, it's all right, we're going to the end of the line.
Don't have to be ashamed of the car I drive. I'm just glad to be here, happy to be alive. And it don't matter if you're by my side.